Hello, thanks for tuning in. This is Joe Simhart here. It's June 3rd, and I'm going to talk about qualities of a cult leader, but I'm going to start with Proverbs 12:1 from the Bible, the Old Testament. And in the New International Version, it goes, whoever loves discipline loves knowledge, but whoever hates correction is stupid. And we can go down to the New King James. Similar, it says, whoever loves instruction loves knowledge, but he who hates correction is stupid. All right, so this goes back, 3,000 years, maybe longer. So apparently people back then in that culture recognized that when someone gets into a state of grandiosity, making claims that aren't true, and someone comes up to correct them, and they refuse, and they go on with their beliefs or their claims, and try to gather people around them to believe the way they do, with some forceful arguments, so the stupidity can become a way of life or a cult following. So I thought about this and I thought, well, you can use two words here to describe this problem that Proverbs 12:1 brings up. And one is the braggart, the person that has some kind of divine inspiration or some sort of social change claim, and then makes it a big deal. Writes a book, comes up with 10 principles, 15 principles, 3 principles to follow, and basically persuades people that this is a good thing while dissuading people from looking at anything they're saying critically. They say, sure, if you think it's true, follow me. If not, you're free. But there's no real entertainment of critical argument in that kind of a person, in the braggart or the narcissist with grandiose ideas. So the dimwit self, the part that is not willing to admit to wrong, will be hidden. That part of that person is just hidden behind. All you see is the face of the braggart. When you're following a hero or a cult leader or whatever, you're not allowed to go behind the person, go behind the curtain, so to speak, and see what's really behind the Wizard of Oz. It's just this dim-witted guy that sells magic potions on the road, and somehow he has set himself up to be a great wizard in this city. And of course, he sets himself up with this incredible self-image, as we see. So he becomes the braggart, the Wizard of Oz, and we see this pattern happening over and over again with so many different cult leaders that want you to stay focused on that braggart side, on the side that only wishes to present truth as they see it, as they define it, and to deflect all criticism. So the critics become evil, ignorant, stupid, unwilling to believe, failures, losers. All these epithets come out from the braggart in order to dissuade the followers from listening to criticism. But the criticism is valuable in any case. This is why we have freedom of speech. This is why we have freedom of the press. This is why we have academics, where peer review is considered a high form of study and examination and a way to improve a point of view. So the ability to accept correction becomes a plus in the field of the actual academy and the university. When you take people out of that context of correction and self-correction and into a context of a belief system, like let's say homeschooling among conservative Christians, there's really a boxed-in point of view among people like that will use the proverb and as a weapon against their children, using the rod or a rope or a twig or whatever they decide is an instrument of God's correction, to whip the child into shape and to correct them, and claiming they're stupid for not listening to this regimented, strict fundamentalist point of view of the Bible. So we have that system, the Bible system, in a conservative viewpoint, becoming the braggart that we are in the right and we have a right to correct children. For instance, that the kid might pick up a book about evolution from some friend and find out that dinosaurs died out, except for some minor species, many, many millions of years before human beings appeared or could observe them. And they're taught that in their homeschooling that the earth is like 10,000, 8,000, 6,000 years old, depends on the source, and that dinosaurs at one time cohabited with humans, and that Noah somehow got some dinosaurs onto the ark. Yeah, if you want to believe that, I got a bridge in Brooklyn I can sell you. But in any case, a lot of people do believe that and refuse to accept academic university standards, refuse to accept correction, refuse to accept the biblical imperative to accept correction and to not be stupid. Yeah, we have many examples of it. I don't want to drag this on too much, but I just wanted to bring up this idea that even something out of the Bible can be perverted and weaponized to reverse the meaning within a fundamentalist homeschooling system or within any particular cult which has a point of view that is relegated by the leader and taught as the only way or the best way, and taught not to listen to anything outside the system, to refuse correction. All right, so thank you for taking a look at this proverb with me, and hopefully you have a good day. Thank you for listening.